I forgot to say something. But yeah, hi. This is me playing the next day. I'll do a proper intro in a second, but I just wanted to show you this thing that I'm doing on my catch up to when I died as Sophie. Here we go. Got the music box key. Now let's go do this thing real quick. Yabba dabba dee da ba ba da bop. Ba 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 da bop. Bee ba 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 da bop. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba dee ba 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 da bop. Ay caramba, the painting it moved.
David, lend me your lighter. Stay here. Stand by the painting and keep a lookout. Call for me if you see anything strange.
Got it.
Let's go on a fucking adventure together. Pierrot Lunaire. Pierrot, my laughter have I unlearnt, the image of radiance dispersed. Black waves the banner upon the mast. Pierrot, my laughter have I unlearnt. O now return to me, soul's veterinarian, snowman of lyric, your lunar highness. Pierrot, my laughter. Okay. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of the town to the lowly churchyard. The wreath of flowers on Columbine's grave have already faded. There he sat, and what a study for a painter, with his chin on his hand and his eyes turned toward me. He looked like a grotesque monument, a Punchinello on the grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favourite, how they would have applauded and cried, "Brave Punchinello! Brave! Bravissimo!"
Hey, detective. Up to your silly profiling, it seems. Say, why don't I try doing the same? You're always carrying a little box with you. A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear. Don't you notice the smell from that box? You know what it is, don't you? Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me or befriend me?
I want to kill you.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue?
See what you did there. And I think that's it. See you in the studio. What's cracking, poppers? I've returned. Yes, it is the next day. It's just 1:01, Thursday the 12th, and I fancied beating this game because I can. And I looked at the guide properly, and I realised something about this game that is going to annoy me in a bit. And that's all I'll say for now. I've probably said more than I should already. Anyways, let's see if we can't figure this bit out.
Ugh, something smells.
Yes, I need to do that. I'm sorry. Ugh. I know that's kind of cheating to have figured that out, but
Stop it already.
I did not want to
Stay away.
fuck around with this.
No.
Hello?
Huh?
Ah, good doggy. They all felt
What?
suddenly narcoleptic. That doesn't disturb them.
Sophie?
David, Mr.
I didn't mean to skip that.
Dogs. Sophie, what happened in here?
That man locked me in here. He sicked those dogs on me.
Sicked them? They look asleep to me.
No, they were just up and attacking me. Then all of a sudden they fell asleep. It was really sudden.
Just like your sudden change in volume. Ellipsis, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Yeah, they fell asleep so quickly, as if...
Wait a second.
Keith?
What?
What were you thinking?
Oh, I thought he smashed her over the head with a fire axe.
Can you even imagine how much you worried your father, you idiot?
I just wanted to find Helena.
Helena,
Don't give me excuses. I told you not to leave that room. Why don't you do what?
why didn't you do what I tell you?
Keith?
Stand up.
Get up, stand up.
Tell me you'll never do anything to make your father cry again.
Can't promise that.
Say it.
I'll never do it again.
Aw.
Let's go back.
Well, thank you, Sandman.
Sophie!
Yo.
Oh, thank God. Keith, David, thank you so much.
It's alright. The Arbiter is proud to serve.
Sophie, why did you leave the room?
I went to look for Helena. I was just really worried.
We all are, but, you know.
And how worried was I when you were gone? Please, don't leave without telling me again.
Mr. Keith,
Yes?
I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to find me.
No worries, bro.
Don't take your eye off that brat, Richard. She'll be the death of your daughter.
Valid, I guess?
David.
Oh. Goodbye, David.
Why don't you do what I tell you to?
Yeah?
Haven't I told you not to play in here? What if a pot or a knife fell on you?
Wait a second.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh.
So, why were you playing around here?
I was playing policeman, and, it's snowing today.
So?
This mat here is white and fluffy, like snow. So,
Do you want to join the police, Todd?
yeah, I want to be a policeman like you, Dad.
Well, well. But a policeman has to follow the rules. A boy who breaks rules can't join the force. It's the law.
Well.
Well, unless you have connections, right?
Yes, Todd.
Connections? Who taught you a word like that?
It's not a crazy word to learn.
You did, Dad.
Ellipsis.
Well then, you'll join the force with your connections. That's a lame way to do it.
Lame?
Yeah, some of my buddies got in by connections, but they're all dumb, unpopular, and really lame to boot. You want to be a lame policeman, Todd?
Nuh-uh, I'll be a cool policeman.
Then no relying on connections, or playing pretend in the kitchen. Mom should be back from shopping soon. Let's go meet her.
Did you really just tell him no playing?
Okay, don't want Mom to run into any swindlers. Dad and I'll protect her.
Swindlers? Now who taught you that one?
You did that.
Right. Well, let's go.
Are we taking the car?
This is gonna end swimmingly, I can tell.
I've got a better idea.
Ow!
Oops, sorry.
Keith? What's the matter?
Just thinking about my son.
You have a son?
Yeah, I had no idea.
He's dead.
Oh. Well. Let's keep going then. I'll tell you right now, I'm very glad I have these saves. Oh, but Jesus Christ. I almost called him Todd. Keith has a son. Isn't that fucking a thingy? Now, if I remember correctly, we have to... something like this, I think?
David, let me ask a favor.
Yeah.
My neck's gonna break.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
quit shaking. Don't you work out at all?
Why are you trying to get up there anyway?
That big-headed freak. He's always vanishing when there's no way out, and appearing from nowhere too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about. I need to learn more about them. This wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead.
Okay.
That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Climb up there and get your weight off my shoulders.
Lance could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy. And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat. So excuse you.
That was humor, I guess.
Toss me your lighter. I'll look ahead. Don't move from that spot. Shout for me if anything happens.
I did check that on the guide as well, yeah. Because to be honest, my first thought was not to have gone left back the way we'd come from ages ago. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a goose, let's have a gander. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a spider on it, let's go up here. This room looks familiar. Huh. Well, that was pointless. But now we know one more way for the boogeyman to have... gotten around? Okay, I guess we're not going to comment on that. I will check that back in that other room in a minute. The people who have crippled you, you want to see them burn. Perhaps. Dick Anderson, age 39, job assistant police inspector, robbery and murder division. Family, wife, 2 children. Dress has been torn off.
Dick?
There's a second piece of paper. Come here, boy. Get your ass back here, boy! I went in the wrong way. You keep going under. Well. Who the fuck? Hello? You gonna fucking get that, Keith? The fuck is that? An old man's corpse. The body is decayed and maggots are starting to swarm. It's probably been months. That's probably gonna smell. But hey, I got a key out of it. Locked from the other side. What, was there a locked thing somewhere? What about, no, I went in here. I meant, that jail cell looking place. There's no way in. Okay. I did check everything, didn't I? Yeah, there's definitely nothing there. Does it go back up here? And then I can open a door to go back through here? Okay, that's grandiose. Now what? Let's see what the guide says. And yes, I'm just going to openly start using the guide now. Okay, I suspected this might have to happen. I have to go back. Hello.
Thanks for the letter. There was another corpse. I think one of the servants. Been dead a few months.
A few months? Isn't that kind of odd?
Kind of.
Yeah, it is. It's not like he got stuck there and couldn't get out. He was clearly murdered with a knife.
Oh, clearly with a knife, clearly.
What a ridiculous place. I never wanted to come somewhere so shady.
What about it is shady?
Well, you know.
Since when are there castles in this country? I thought something was up the moment my boss told me about the castle tour. Then I found out it's the mansion of some European guy from the colonial era, and it's got a history of Native American persecution to boot.
Well, yeah.
You can't open this kind of place to the public. You wouldn't get a tourist trap, you get a lawsuit. The tribes that got persecuted here are still around. What was that Brendan guy even thinking? Guess we'll never know now.
I mean, it's history, innit? It's like a living museum.
If you were suspicious, then why did you come?
To make my wife happy.
Because Helena wanted to.
Oh.
But had I known it was this bad, no way. I wouldn't want her to learn this kind of bloody history.
Well, you clearly didn't do any sort of research, did you?
With a month off, I could have taken her anywhere. But I chose here. And then this happens.
Well, technically you didn't well, you did choose, but you were given tickets and shit.
So, it was for Helena. You never seemed to pay her much mind, so I thought you didn't even like her, honestly.
I wanted to pay her more attention, but I couldn't.
You
My
just
subordinate
tell
kept
him that.
crying so much, I couldn't catch a break.
Detectives have it rough. They're still cool, though.
Oh, thanks.
I'm on vacation, so I'm just a plain old guy right now. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so now we have to go all the way back to the garden. What a mighty kerfuffle. What's up here again? No, this isn't the place we want to go. Oh, I am still a bit knackered. I don't know what it was, but like... I didn't... A bit like later in the day, I don't even know what time it was, just felt drowsy, so I rested my head on the bed. And I fucking like passed out. I was like zooted, and I woke up at like 1 in the morning, so I was like, oh, okay. So I just went back to sleep. I slept till about 8. And even then I was just lying in bed, rummaging around. So it's a bit of a funny morning for me, but you know, I'm getting there. Where am I going? It's not here. No, it's not here. What am I doing? I'm being a silly little sausage. And we go down here. These fucking stairs will always feel a little bit awkward. But I guess there's nothing to really be done about that. They are stairs after all. Given the nature of RPG Maker, it's a bit hard to do other stuff. What is over here? Is it this? No, apparently not. Brilliant. It's time for a drinky poo. Scrumptious. Ooh. Hello. All you want to hear is a ringtone. I can assure you that's not the case. Caught on something on the other side. This won't work, will it? No. Well, there's a gap in the wall here. There's not a secret, is there? I say a gap in the wall. There's space between the table and the wall, unlike this side, which is a bit funky.
You're more heartless than I thought, David.
That made me jump.
Is he behind there?
Don't mind him. Let's go.
Don't mind him.
Your mother's crying down in hell, you know.
Okay, I know what you mean. You're supposed to ignore him, but at the same time, you know, he's there.
Can't you hear your mother's pitiful wails?
Oh, God, dude.
Why did my dear Davy leave me alone? I don't want to be alone. Please don't leave me alone. Davy, oh Davy.
How can this be touching heartstrings? I'm sorry. This voice
Calm
acting.
down. Don't listen to him.
David, doesn't it hurt leaving your mother all by herself? A real thoughtful son. He'd go to be by her side right away. Or do you feel relieved? To hell with that weak woman who always clung to you.
Let go. I won't let him talk like that.
Settle down. Don't open that door.
Let go!
Don't
You
open
stupid
that
brat.
door.
You don't listen to a word, do you? Never listens, never learns. Must have put your old man through a lot of trouble.
Jesus, dude.
What's that?
I said your father must have had it real hard with you. Jumping into danger alone, following when I tell you to stay. If that's not being a brat, I don't know what is.
Being a bit of a dick, Keith. You presume a lot.
Say that one more time.
It was a mistake turning on voice acting.
So it's not just your eyes that are busted, but your ears too? Or is it your head to blame? Getting riled up over every little thing.
Every little thing.
Think punching me will calm you down? Then go ahead.
Let's go.
Sorry, I can't. Fucking David. Fucking everyone's got like a whiny, edgy voice. I'm sorry, I can't be nice to it. I can't take this seriously. Okay, right. What now? I can't. I can't. Wait a minute. I've just realised something. When was the last time I saved, actually? Like 10 minutes ago. Thank God for that. I've still got this, haven't I? Hello? Okay. Ouch.